Al-Andalus is not just a chapter in European history, it's a living presence. You see it in the arches of Córdoba's Great Mosque, and hear it in Spanish words like aceite and azúcar. For nearly 8 centuries, Muslims, Christians, and Jews shared the Iberian Peninsula, creating a society of learning, art, and science. Al-Andalus was a bridge between East and West, where ideas from Baghdad met those of Europe. Its story challenges our assumptions about the past and reminds us that coexistence is possible, even if imperfect. This was no utopia. There were conflicts, but also long periods of shared cities, markets, and intellectual pursuits. The legacy of Al-Andalus is woven into modern Spain, Portugal, and Europe, visible in architecture, agriculture, and language. Its libraries helped spark the European Renaissance as scholars flocked to translate Arabic works. By exploring the rise and fall of this civilization, we gain insight into identity, tolerance, and the power of cultural exchange. Al-Andalus shows us that cultures can enrich one another in profound ways. Its lessons are more relevant than ever in our interconnected world. To understand the Muslim conquest of 711, we must look at Iberia's fractured state. The Visigoths, a Germanic people, ruled a kingdom plagued by internal divisions and power struggles. Their elective monarchy led to endless plots and civil wars, leaving the state weak and vulnerable. King Roderick's contested claim to the throne deepened the chaos. Some rivals even sought help from Muslim North Africa, not realizing it would doom their kingdom. Meanwhile, the Umayyad Caliphate was expanding rapidly, its armies disciplined and ambitious. The combination of a divided Visigothic state and a powerful Islamic empire created the perfect storm. The short stretch of water between Africa and Europe became an open invitation. The Visigothic court's chaos set the stage for one of history's most rapid and consequential conquests. The fate of Iberia was about to change forever. The door to Al-Andalus was wide open. The conquest began with Tariq ibn Ziyad, a Berber commander under Musa ibn Nusayr. In 711, Tariq led 7,000 men across the Strait of Gibraltar, landing at the rock now called Gibraltar. Initially a raid, it quickly escalated when King Roderick marched south to confront the invaders. At the Battle of Guadalete, Roderick's army was decisively defeated, betrayed by his own rivals who deserted him mid-battle. Roderick was killed, and the Visigothic kingdom collapsed into chaos. Tariq seized the moment, pushing north to capture Toledo and other key cities. Musa soon arrived with reinforcements, and together they swept across the peninsula. By 718, nearly all of Iberia was under Muslim control. The conquerors were sometimes welcomed as liberators, especially by persecuted Jews and those weary of Visigothic rule. Many cities surrendered peacefully, keeping their property and religion in exchange for attacks. This pragmatic approach secured the conquest with remarkable speed. The old order was gone, a new era had begun. Al-Andalus was born from a mix of ambition, opportunity, and local discontent. The transformation of Iberia was swift and profound. Al-Andalus began as a province of the Umayyad Caliphate, but a revolution in the east changed everything. In 750, the Abbasids overthrew the Umayyads, hunting down their rivals. Only Abd al-Rahman, a young Umayyad prince, escaped, fleeing across the empire to North Africa. Al-Andalus was in turmoil, divided by Arab and Berber factions. Abd al-Rahman saw his chance, rallied support, and crossed into Spain in 755. He defeated the ruling governor and declared himself Emir of Córdoba, breaking from Abbasid control. Abd al-Rahman spent his reign consolidating power, building a stable state ruled by his descendants for centuries. He established a professional army, efficient administration, and began constructing the Great Mosque of Córdoba. Abd al-Rahman transformed Al-Andalus into a powerful, independent emirate with a unique identity. His legacy set the stage for a golden age. Al-Andalus reached its zenith in the 10th century, with Córdoba as its dazzling capital. Abd al-Rahman III declared himself caliph, making Córdoba a rival to Baghdad and Cairo. The city was the largest in Western Europe, famed for its paved, lamp-lit streets and advanced aqueducts. Markets overflowed with goods from across the world, and the palace city of Madinat al-Zahra showcased the caliphate's wealth and ambition. Córdoba's libraries, gardens, and architecture stunned visitors. The caliphs were patrons of the arts and sciences, attracting scholars and poets from across the Islamic world and beyond. This was a golden age of learning, with Córdoba as a beacon during Europe's so-called Dark Ages. The city's vibrancy, prosperity, and intellectual life made it a true jewel of the world. Its achievements would echo far beyond its borders. Al-Andalus became a model of what a multicultural, cosmopolitan society could achieve. Its legacy would shape the future of Europe. Life in al-Andalus was a tapestry of cultures and languages. Arabic, Romance dialects, and Hebrew mingled in the streets. This multilingual society fostered a unique cultural fusion, visible in daily life and intellectual pursuits. Al-Andalus was a center for science and learning, preserving and expanding upon ancient Greek knowledge. Scholars like al-Zahrawi and al-Zarqali made advances in medicine and astronomy, their works influencing Europe for centuries. Vast libraries, like that of Caliph al-Hakam II, held hundreds of thousands of books. Women, especially among the elite, could achieve education and influence. Walada bint al-Mustakfi, a poet and salon host, is a striking example. Agriculture thrived with new irrigation techniques and crops, transforming diets and economies. Artisans produced renowned leather, textiles, and ceramics. Daily life revolved around prayer, markets, and the rhythms of the seasons. While society was patriarchal, cultural life was rich and interconnected. The shared spaces of city and countryside wove communities together. Al-Andalus was a place where difference sparked creativity. Its vibrancy was unmatched in medieval Europe. The Golden Age of Córdoba was brief. After al-Mansur's death in 1002, the caliphate fractured into rival Taifa kingdoms. These states were culturally vibrant but politically weak, making them easy targets for the advancing Christian kingdoms of the north. The Christian Reconquista accelerated, exploiting divisions and demanding tribute from Taifa rulers. The fall of Toledo in 1085 marked a turning point. In desperation, Taifa kings called for help from North African Berber dynasties, the Almoravids, and later the Almohads. These rulers reunited al-Andalus but imposed stricter rule, causing internal resentment. The decisive Christian victory at Las Navas de Tolosa in 1212 broke Muslim power. Córdoba and Seville soon fell. By the mid-1200s, only Granada remained under Muslim rule. Granada survived as a vassal state for over 2 centuries, paying tribute to Castile. But its fate was sealed. The long twilight of al-Andalus was ending. The era of Muslim Spain was drawing to a close. A remarkable civilization was fading into history. In 1492, as Columbus sailed west, the last Muslim ruler of Granada surrendered to Ferdinand and Isabella, ending 8 centuries of Muslim rule. Forced conversions and expulsions followed, closing the chapter of religious diversity. Yet, al-Andalus's influence endures in architecture, language, and culture. The Great Mosque of Córdoba and the Alhambra remain among the world's most stunning monuments. Moorish architecture, intricate tile work, and garden design have inspired generations. Hundreds of Spanish and Portuguese words, like almohada, aceite, and naranja, trace their roots to Arabic. Al-Andalus's legacy is a daily reminder of cultural exchange and creativity. Its story is not one of perfect tolerance, but of remarkable coexistence and innovation. In a world still grappling with diversity, Al-Andalus inspires and warns us. Its achievements and its loss remind us of the fragile beauty of shared civilization.